Hello YouTube world and welcome to Kholat. It's a nice little open world horror game that was released yesterday on June 9th by IMGN Pro. It was developed and published by them, and they also released a game last year called Spin Tires. Pretty cool game, check it out. Haven't played any of this whatsoever, so it's going to be completely blind just to try and check it out, see if it's cool or not. I believe this is
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
And we will find those answers. Act 1. Okay. Well, not quite sure who we're playing as. Actually, let's go check out that cabin over there. There's a run button. Not sure if there's a stamina mechanic, so I don't want to... Actually, I should see if there is. It does sound like he's getting tired. Can't jump over fences, it looks like. Okay, there is a stamina mechanic. As this lady just screams in my ear. 1 second. Let me just turn this down a bit more. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, that's not as bad. Can we go in here? No? see if I can open any of this stuff. Key bindings. Strafe. E is use. Crouch, run. Zoom. Map, flashlight, journal. Okay, so E. C, S, J. Okay, got it. Where are you going? Why are you running? Okay, I don't have a flashlight at the moment. I can't open any of these doors, so my guess is I just keep walking. Sad and depressing walk in the snow. Such is life in Russia. Let's just keep going this way. Does look like a snowstorm is picking up. But that will not deter us. Can't use any of the buttons that I just looked up. I'm not even sure if this is where I'm supposed to be going, but let's just head out into the wilderness, willy-nilly. As far as I know, there's no combat or anything. Oh, that looks creepy. Let's go down there. And I did turn down the motion blur by 50%. Even I can't handle.
You're coming to me.
Oh, look at these footprints. I'm coming to you. What are you gonna do about it? Hopefully, killing me is not a solution. Let's go into this nice little cave here. Nice sparkling something. Oh!
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness.
I see nothing.
I welcomed the end with delight.
Where is this light? I think you're getting confused with the snow, mister. Damn thing. This is what you call a whiteout, folks. Let's just keep running into the unknown here. Oh. What's that? Is that a fire? I know, it's a tent. Do I get a flashlight? Oh, it's on my stuff.
I am right behind you.
Okay, now you're not. You lied to me. And I don't very well appreciate that. Using the fast travel and camp saves the game progress. Apparently there's a fast travel mechanic. Oh, that was a really quick act.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity?
Several times, yes.
When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will.
Well, that's just how people
When
are.
they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment.
People can be cruel.
And you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Oh, what's that red light in the distance? Do I follow these footprints? I do have my my equipment. Got our map here, which we can walk with. Assuming that red thing is a camp. Nice little compass. There was a person up here. As far as I can tell. It looked like a person. I don't know what that thing is. Come on. Nope, no focus. Alright, whatever. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Where's that pair of footprints? Ooh, that sounds like the friggin' Banshee from Darkwood. Kinda creepy, not gonna lie.
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us.
Well, yeah, it's
I was
freezing.
convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
It's quite natural to shiver in Arctic weather here. I don't know what's going on here. Everything's closed. Oh, shit. Probably should have moved out of the way of that giant fireball. Yeah. Oh my god, I actually died. Like 10 minutes in. What a noob. I was looking at that paper and being grateful that I didn't have to read it, looking at the hieroglyphics there. Let me get out of the way of this thing. I see people running. Come back. Oh, you're too fast for me. I've come to help you. Don't run away, please. You're just making this more difficult for me. Let's take out this flashlight. Alright, well, I'm assuming he disappeared because he's not here anymore. Oh, little lag there. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have to search the area because our little glowing friend here just left us. Let's check up here. Some creaking wood sounds. Very nice. I don't think there's anything up there actually. Let's go this way. Got a nice full moon. It looks absurdly close to us. That's probably unnatural right there. Anything over here? Don't want to die, as I have found out that I can. Quite easily, in fact. Let's just continue on this path here. Hopefully we'll come across something. Oh, what is that? That's just a piece of wood. That's just a pillows there. You didn't find anything groundbreaking. I feel like, and it's probably my computer, but every time I turn, it's ever so slightly just like lagging. Ever so slightly. I don't hear the snow anymore. All I hear is creaking, and I'm not sure if that is because of the game or my computer. Getting a little creeped out now. Actually starting to get shivers up my spine. But I hope I find something soon. Sounds like paper rustling. Trying to find the cause of these noises. Is that a glowing thing? Oh, I think it is. No voice acting for this one. Mysterious lights above Sabandna Cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of 4 to 5 July. Witnesses testified they had seen a bright orange sphere, which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Jirka, an aviation professional, confirms, "It is impossible for any flying object we know of to move like that." The military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and firm way, but distancing themselves to the event, informing there was no activity in that area, as well as there were no tests performed. And I'm betting that was the orange light that we saw.
I set out the moment I heard about it.
Don't want to read that again. Okay, so that was an article. Gotcha. Okay, so right off the bat, I get the feeling that we're gonna miss a lot of stuff since it's just randomly placed across the map. Do I want to go down there? I kind of do. My flashlight's still on, dude. I don't think we have a battery mechanic in this game, so that's one bonus. I don't think there's anything down here, unfortunately. Let's just cut through these trees real quick. Get my face all scratched up. Wish there was like a jump button. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. Alright, let's head back. A little disorienting running through the brush, which is kind of cool. I imagine it would be like that in real life. Let's venture forward. Okay, slowly getting the wind and weather sound effects back. Hopefully you can hear me, because I can't even hear myself speak. Holy hell. Let me just lower this audio completely. Put that on 60. My god. Can't even hear myself. Hopefully the microphone is picking up my voice more easily than my own ears. What is this little cave? Let's check this out. Caves are always a fun place. Oh, what's that? Do I have to write that down? Oh no, those are coordinates. 69 north, 71 east. Zoom map. Okay, 69. Oh, did they mark everything on the map? 69 north, 71 east. Can I mark that? I don't think I can. Is that little red circle me? What is all this over here? Are these all the things I gotta pick up? I get the feeling this is kind of like a Slender game, where you have to pick up all the things before you get killed. Let's, man, that is really all the way out there, though. I'm assuming this red circle here is us. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. Lower the map for a minute. 69 north, 71 east. Okay, we got that logged. Direction that is on the map. us. Fairly certain it isn't.
In room number 23, although sitting might not be the right word because we are running around trying to finish up packing anything else we could need. Food cans, tools, essentially whatever we get our hands on. We want to be sure that we took everything we could possibly need. We're running out of time. Damn it, where did I put my belt? I'm sure we forgot about something. We're almost ready. We lost the knife. We're counting the money. We're leaving the room in a complete mess. So, we made it to the train station. We're singing all the songs we know and making up new ones as well. Everyone is so excited. Finally, at around 3 a.m, we go to bed. I wonder, what is awaiting us when we get there? What will we see? How far will we make it? I hear the rest of the group breathing peacefully, and it's snowing outside.
Well, you don't make it too far, apparently. If that was one of the members of the group. Oh, there's a light out there. Okay, I think I just found that map, or piece of paper rather, down there. Oh! Did I fall in another freaking hole? What the fuck? How did I die? Flashlight can save your life, but be careful where you point it at. How the hell did I die? Where the hell am I now? Alright, we just picked up the paper there. Assuming it's like a pit or something. Stupid pit. Okay, flashlight is slowly flickering, which does not put me at ease. Let's just continue on towards this light. Can't go through those trees. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I figured out how I died before. Let's just continue on. Ignore the death traps. It's probably just from the local tribe punching and whatnot. As my audio freaks out. Okay, I'm pretty sure this game is like killing my computer. But we got a nice deer hide here. At least I'm assuming it's a deer. Let's try to find a way into this cabin here. As my game continues to freak out. What the fuck are those? Oh my god. Back off, man. you no harm. Just trying to find a way into this cabin here. So don't mind me. Just gonna ignore you. How the hell do I get up there? He's still standing there? Oh, he totally is. I wonder if he has anything to do with me getting up there. Excuse me, mister. Oh my god. Okay. He killed me. Okay. I think that's a good spot to end this. Oh my god, I probably should have just kept on going, but I wasn't sure if he was part of a cutscene or whatever, and I had no clue how to get inside that cabin. So, thank you for watching if you stopped by. Kholat, ladies and gentlemen, if you like games like this, pick it up on Steam. There's a sale on Steam lasting until the 22nd of June, so it's a little bit of a discount. Otherwise, I mean, hey, watch people on YouTube play it. This has been Zeradorian, and I'll see you next time.